Hello and welcome to another edition of Ask Ben W, the video series where I get to tackle exactly one question as I walk from my parked car to my office in Denver Public Schools. Today's question goes something like this. What is the best memento of learning? This question is courtesy of a great conversation that we had on the planning team for the Digital Educator and Personalized Learning Academy, happening June 16th and 17th in Denver Public Schools. And it was sort of thrust into the spotlight, I'll say, by thinking about the idea that everyone should be able to walk away from the event with specific tools in the toolkit, with specific ideas for ways to change your practice. And it was kind of a really strong idea for the way in which we bridge this digital world where, like, I can put a whole bunch of stuff into my Google Drive, I can have all of these links and resources and notes documents, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I've changed my practice. Or I could have all of these pieces of paper that are handouts and things like that, and that also doesn't really lead to a change in practice. And so there was this conversation, and I think rightly so, about what are the physical objects that could be manifestations of learning, the mementos for learning. What are those physical things that could indicate to you, oh, that's right, I had that great idea. I had that really strong aha moment, but that it's a physical reminder of that thing. And one of the things that really got me was thinking about any conference that I have been to, any event, professional learning event that I have been a part of, that there are specific mementos that mean more than others, right? There is a sticker that I got at OETC, which is an event that's done out in, or it was at IPDX that was put on by OETC. It's a whole bunch of letters that don't mean a whole lot. But essentially, it was a great professional learning experience, both leading and facilitating as well as learning. And by taking that sticker and placing it on my laptop, I am reminded again and again of those connections to the people and to the ideas that I had while I was there. And so it doesn't have to be a sticker, but that was a really great example from my own experience. There are specific pens. There was a pen that I got at by being in the Google Teacher Academy. It was a Google pen that I carried around for a very long time, and it just kept on reminding me of the connections to those people and to the excitement of learning and the shifts in my practice that happened while I was there. Those are concrete, physical mementos of my learning. And so the question becomes, what are the right ones for this particular event or in general that can mean that something? Candy, a colleague that I work with, she had this idea of writing things on popsicle sticks, which is just such a brilliant way of framing, like, this is a physical object. It is an abnormal physical object. Like, it is not something that you would just carry around with you, but it is something that is physical and might even be a connection to someone or something from the event. I could also see a lot of value in, specific resources. So in thinking about a specific visual on cardstock that you can write on and continue to sort of grapple with, but like, these are the 12 things, these are the 20 things, these are the different ways that I am personalizing learning in my classroom. Like, each one of those components could be written down on that piece of cardstock that is differently shaped or a different frame for for how to remember and how to memorialize almost your learning, and to carry it with you in a physical sense. I could also see some really strong opportunities for objects that we use every day, like pencils and pens, or like even something as simple as like a USB stick or things like that. Even though we're very cloud-based, they are things that we carry along with us that tend to become reminders of our time together. You know, at Inedco, we've actually done phone chargers and things like that, but it really is something that continues to support our learning because it reminds us of what happened there and the people and the connections that we made. And so if you have additional thoughts for what make for the best mementos of learning, please do leave them in the comments. And if you would like to ask a question, please do so using the hashtag AskBenW, and I would be more than happy to answer it on my next journey to work. I hope you have a great day of learning.